Hello. We're just on our way back to the boat, and we're on the new boat today, the Manxman. So we'll have a little look around in a minute and show you some of it. Helen's all ready to go.
All right.
Oh, we're leaning. Yeah, so we're going back to the boat to do boat work. We'll have to take the engine out to get the gearbox out because the mechanic couldn't do it, so we have to go over. Helen's going to do her empties for a few days.
Avoid the hard work.
They avoid the hard work, and it's just the end of the week. Hi, so I'm back here at the boat in sunny Costa del Grimsby. Not really, it's not a very nice day. Yep, it's not great. So I'm back at the boat, I'm here for 2 weeks, and the guy that was meant to be taking the gearbox out and redoing it has disappeared and won't answer his phone. So there's no one else around at the minute, so I'm going to have an attempt at taking the engine out and taking the gearbox off the back and then sending the gearbox to someone to get the seals done on it. So hopefully everything goes okay. I've got a guy Wayne coming over to help me lift the engine up and slide it forward to bring it into the living area. So here it is. It's got a big lump of an engine. This is the next lifeboat engine, DV20 buck. So there was a bit of water in the village when I came back to the boat, but not much considering the amount of rainfall we've had. And the gearbox is right in the back here, so I'm gonna have to climb into the locker department and squeeze in to start taking the shaft off the engine. So that's gonna be interesting getting in there. I think today, at the minute, I'm gonna start stripping the exhaust off, the alternator, and any of the other pipes and wire and stuff like that, and then just take it from there really. And then when Wayne turns up, hopefully we can lift the engine forward. So I'll just camera some of the bits and pieces that we're doing, because it's not going to be very exciting, is it? Stripping the engine out. So, and then I arrived last night and it was absolutely pissing down, so I didn't camera anything. My feet were freezing, so I think I'll be putting on warmer socks tonight as well. So I'm gonna get stuck in. The place is a mess, as you can see. And I was sleeping here last night. Helen's not here at the moment. She's at her auntie's and will be here at the end of the week. She had a hernia, double hernia operation, so she's just taking it easy at the minute. And then hopefully recover for the start of the sailing season and get stuck in. So that's that. So I've turned the diesel off and the electric supply to the engine. I thought that would have been a bit important to do first. So I'm going to take off the alternator first. We've got basically loosen this off, take the belt off, and 1, 2, 3 nuts to take off, and then the wiring here at the back. So I'm going to remove that, and I've took pictures of it already just to see how the wiring goes and stuff again, and I'm just going to set it to one side and crack on with the rest of it. Loosen this off first. That's tighten. Wrong way. Oh, there she goes. I suppose I don't have to take that off completely, do I? Just so I can get the belt off. Can't believe there's no engineer around Grimsby. I have to do this. Got it. Ta-da! So I've got the alternator off now and the wires tied back. It was easy enough. just took these out, and the bottom one, loosened this off, and I think I might have threaded this nut a little bit because I tapped it before with the end of that, and the nut wouldn't go back on, so I'll have to try and get a new bolt for that. And I've just taped the wires up. Next is probably the fuel line at the bottom, and these wires at the back, and then the exhaust pipe, and then the water supply. And hopefully that goes smooth as well. I dropped about 5 nuts doing that one, but I got them in the end. Next up, fuel line. Making a nightmare of this. This is what happens when you have a hangover. When you go to the association club instead of coming straight to the boat. I love when people say, ah, it's easy, just take the engine out and pop the gearbox off. Yep. So, this is day 2 of doing the engine. I done loads yesterday, got everything disconnected, all the raw water feed, batteries, electrics, and drive shaft, coupling, everything. And now it's took me all morning to go and find the block and tackle, but I've got one now, and here it is. So hopefully I've rigged it up with this bit of wood and straps, and I'm hoping now that we can get the engine out and hopefully get the gearbox off the back. So I'm going to crack on. Come on, come on girl, here we go. Oh. Come on. Oh, you bugger. Oh, shit. Oh, got you. Whew. Jesus, that was heavy. Please don't fall. Now then, what's next? I think I need to bring it like out further so I can work on it. Wonder, is that for lifting the engine? That I don't know. So just a quick update, I got the engine out and it actually went pretty straightforward. Now it's right in the middle of the living area. This block and tackle's been absolutely amazing, so it has. It's the first time using one obviously as well. But yeah, it went well. Look at the state of the place. That's the oil that was in the gearbox. A lot. So you can see why it needed fixing. This all needs cleaning out, everything. And there's not going to be much space for moving around, I don't think. I think we're going to end up booking into somewhere for the last week so we can get all this stuff done, because you can't keep on cleaning up and then trying to sleep in here as well. So I'm going to crack on now and take the gearbox off. So I don't know, I think it might be just 1, 2, I think it's about 6 bolts in total. So we'll see how that goes. So I can't get at the gearbox at the minute. It's just impossible to get in there. If you can see, I can't get the bolts in the bottom, and the bolts aren't the best. On the top of the gearbox, they look like they're shearing a little bit already, so I've just went over to the office. I'm going to get the engine lifted out, and I've made like a bench down below. It's going to be a lot easier to work at it outside, so Christian's coming over after to give me a lift, and we're just going to get the engine lifted straight out, and it'll be easier to see everything, and then I can service it, and I have space inside here as well to clean up and do stuff, so it's definitely going to be easier to get it lifted out, but I hope it is anyway. This nightmare. Just about to lift the engine out now. Everything's rigged up, ready to go. The crane's just up above us and we're ready. Right, just going up.
Tell me when to stop.
I will do, yeah. Keep going. I'm going to get it out round that bit first if I can. Am I clear, Bob? Well, I'll lift that in, look. That's it. If I can.
Right, I need you on it, Dave.
Yeah.
How are you going to get out?
I'll come out the window at the front, okay?
Yeah.
And then I can pull that up. Are you alright?
Yeah.
You got it, yeah? That one, yeah.
Sound it.
Nearly. Not yet.
Yeah. If you can come forward about a foot, Christian.
Here at the bottom, yeah.
Yeah.
Right behind, engine. Oh! Yeah, this.
Okay, engine's going back in. Dave's going to do a little video later to tell you what he did on it. Are you coming up, Dave?
Yeah. Making sure everything's good. Service. Just have to put it back together now.
Take 5 minutes.
What?
That'll only take 5 minutes,
Yeah.
babe.
So it turned out it was two little copper washers on the sump, on the gearbox that was leaking. So a guy here, Steve, made us two new ones to fit perfect. Thanks, Steve. And at the minute, touch wood, it's not leaking. So we've topped it up with oil, we've left it for a couple of days before we got the engine lifted back in, and everything's good. So we've done a full service on it while it was out, and now all I have to do is put it back together. And there it goes.
So,
Hold on. Oh, it's alright. Nice and easy.
Sorry, what?
That's alright, I was just saying nice and easy. It was going past the handle, I caught on it just.
Are you playing now?
I'm practically in.
Did you want to go down the action through so you can guide it in?
I just wouldn't mind getting this gearbox
Alright.
past the step first.
Oh, sorry, you got
It's just on the step nearly. Go ahead, I've lifted it up if you want to keep going down.
Sorry, say again.
If you keep going down slow, I've lifted the gearbox up. Whoa!
whoa!
Right, I'll go in. It's in. So, just got the engine lifted back in, which went smooth, and we replaced the two coppers at the bottom of the gearbox, and that's why it was leaking. It was just one of them was slightly bent, and that's what was happening for the end of the season. We were getting quite a lot of gear oil, so lucky enough at the minute it hasn't leaked. Changed the filter, and sacrificial anode, and new gearbox oil. What else? Fuel filter. Where's the fuel filter? Here. Done the fuel filter, and they just have to do the water impeller at the front, and put engine oil back in. I have to make sure to do that, and everything's ready to go. Hopefully.
Cool.
Yeah.
So what are you doing now? Just
So I'm
moving
going to break the block and tackle back up now.
Right.
That big bit of wood that we used, getting it out, and we're going to put this onto the bit of wood and we're going to lift it up and try and get it back exactly where it was.
Right, okay.
Hopefully.
Okie dokie.
So, have a soon.
Good luck.
Take it back up again. Is this better one? Keep going. Towards you a bit.
Yeah.
And then that'll bring the front in, because the front's very nearly there.
Right.
But the back end wants to go towards you. Maybe just over half an inch, nearly an inch.
Right.
Whoa, that's close, that's close. 1 minute.
That was really close on the coupling.
I'm nearly on the stud there.
It's lined up pretty perfect as well here. Right on it.
1 second, 1 second.
You have to be a gymnast to get out of this boat.
Hi, David.
Oh, don't be cameraing.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Oh, that fiberglass is everywhere. The wee itchy stuff.
Hi. So while David's nice and cozy inside fiddling with the engine, I'm outside polishing the boat. So I don't know if you can see the difference between polished and unpolished. Oh yeah, you can. It's lovely, isn't it? So what I've used, tried teacup on the other side, didn't like it. So I've reverted to good old pink stuff to get all the stubble marks off and give that a good scrub in, wash off with water and then wax. So yeah, I think it's turning out quite good. So just 3/4 of this side to do. I've done the other side already. So yeah, it's all good and it's absolutely freezing here.
So we're here at the boatyard still, and Helen's doing a little bit of teak oiling today.
After sanding for 3 hours yesterday, I think next time I'll just buy another bit of wood.
It all makes part of it, doesn't it?
Yes, darling.
She was sanding for about 3 hours and I was like, no, keep going, keep going. You have to see the wood first. So I've had a nightmare of a week. I've got the engine in, everything's lined up, and it took me literally the whole week to do. Went to start it yesterday and there's nothing getting through to the starter motor, something to do with the switch panel. So I've got an electrical engineer coming today, hopefully. So I'm going to crack on with sanding the keel. I started doing this and I've got some rust converter to put on as well. And I've still got all the inside to do. So I'm going to get stuck into this. And Helen's going to crack on with the teaking, and then we've got some primer here ready to go, an anti-foul. So once we get the keel sand down, we're going to get the rust converter onto it, get the primer on, and hopefully tomorrow we can get anti-foul. We'll go home tomorrow. We've been here like for 10 days now, and it feels like I haven't got anything done. I've had the engine lifted out, but that's about it really. And we're having a hog roast over at the club tonight, aren't we?
Yes, we are. It's cooking as
It's actually on now, yeah. I might go over and take a little video of it soon. Need to get a bit of work done first though. So, see you soon.
Bye.
So I've been sanding the keel now about an hour and a half, and my hands are just like, wouldn't see. It's not bad. I'm getting there slowly. Still got this bit to do, and then that side. Oh, who's that out there? What are you doing out there?
Priming, baby, I'm fine.
You're priming. Helen's just started priming, and for some reason it's attracted all the flies. Flies everywhere. Oh, jeez. They're all over it. It's looking good though. Did a good job there.
Thanks, love.
I'd rather be out here than under there.
I know. I would have to swap here, but...
So the electrical engineer's just been, and he said that it's a solenoid, so he's only ordered one this week. It's only like 18 quid. Get it wired up, and then he's gonna have a look at putting the wiring the windlass in with the rise for us as well, so that's really good. We only phoned him last night and he came out today, so that's good. His name's Gaz, but I'll put a link up on the video if you ever need him around this area and stuff like that. Helen's round here. Halsey, doing a good job. Ta-da!
Look at that.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Look at that. Wow, look at that shiny prop. It needs to be even more shiny soon. And the flies. The flies are getting worse. Looks like there's more of them.
I'm just trying to ignore them.
Just paint over them.
I am doing.
Yeah, so the engine turned over when he bypassed it, which is good. So hopefully the next time we come we can get some water plugged in and get the engine fired up before it goes into the water. But it's just good to see it turning over as well. So I'm going to be back sanding again down here. I've just got a little bit left to do on this side, and then I'm going to move over to this one. I got the keel done, and I'm going to make a start on the other one now. And Helen has done loads today. Her face is silver, like her hair.
As you can see, I didn't prepare very well. No gloves.
No protection.
Hair not tied back.
At least you've got glasses on to stop it going in your eyes.
That's very true.
That's a good one.
But that's more to do with the sunshine though, darling.
I've got the keel done underneath. Look at that. That took 3 hours. Do this side next. But I'm gonna just start this one now, maybe just do half, and then tomorrow I'll come in and do the other bits. But it's looking well. Helen polished all this right down both sides, so we're going to get like navy into these lines here, like stripes the whole way along, which I think will be nice. We're getting Gemini on the front of the boat as well, so we're going to get like a big Gemini in navy as well here, and we're getting our new logo at the back of the boat. But I'll tell you about that later on. Yeah, hopefully tomorrow's nice and sunny for our last day here. Be good. We need to go home soon and get a shower. We're absolutely stinking. And then we're going to go to the hog roast tonight for some nice food.
So it's David's turn today.
What? Oh.
So we're leaving this afternoon. So we're just getting the anti-foul on. Aren't we, Dave?
Yeah, I think we're going to be about a 10 short.
Yeah.
That's fine. As long as we can get all this masking tape off today,
yeah,
that'll be good. But it's looking really well. I think
does look well.
With this navy and then the navy stripes and the Gemini sign, it'll look brilliant.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it
got a
will.
whole new lease of life.
Should be like very poshest boat in the marina, darling.
Beautiful. All filled.
So it's very cold and windy here today.
Yeah, it's not nice, is it?
No.
But it's looking good.
Good job, Dave. Good job.
Keels to do when we come back, isn't it?
Yeah.
Keels to do, and the engine solenoid's getting fixed while we're away.
And we'll get the windlass fitted when we get back
the
as well.
windlass. No more pulling the anchor.
So I don't have to pull the anchor up anymore.
Yeah, right.